Hello and welcome to my channel Health and Wellness with Emma Mentel. It's been ages since I've been on here to record a message and a video for all of you, so welcome back. Thank you for watching, and also thank you for following my channel and for sharing the information on here. It's a freezing cold day in Durban, South Africa. Cold for us, not really cold for anywhere else, experiencing winter in the southern hemisphere, but it's so lovely for me to wear a scarf and a jersey because we seldom get the opportunity here. So we are moving into the change of seasons, and today is also the 9th of the 9th, so the 9th day of September 2024. A day of being a master, so I felt it's really an important day to record a message and just to come on here and say hi. So since my last recorded a message on here, a lot has happened. I have facilitated an amazing wellness retreat recently at Kwahumbi, and that's just over a month ago. If you follow me on social media, Instagram and so on, you would have been seeing those short clips and summaries of that retreat. So that was an incredible opportunity and an absolutely wonderful time with the participants who completed long fasts and really went through such an extraordinary process of transformation. Once again, just reminding me of the power of fasting and a facilitated process. Then just after that, I went to Johannesburg in South Africa, where we recorded a short interview for TV, and that has been also shared on my social media and on the Metagenics South Africa site. A really exciting opportunity, and it was such an amazing just opportunity to represent a company that I really trust and like to work with. And then I had a few weeks of just consulting with clients and facilitating my online fasting courses. And I was away last week from the 30th of August until Saturday on a solo journey. I went to the Kruger National Park in South Africa, which is a game reserve and very well known big game reserve in South Africa. It's the first time that I actually went on my own, and this was for me something completely new, something completely different, something I looked forward to because I love being in that game reserve, but I've never gone on my own. So I really feel that from a personal point of view and perspective, that the time there gave me such clarity about so many things. It was an amazing opportunity to heal, to restore, to rest. In many parts of the park where I was driving during the day, self-drive, there was very little cell phone reception. I did take my laptop along, but I did put an automatic reply. I didn't look at one email while I was away. And this time in nature for me was really so powerful. It is a time to slow down. It's a time to really reduce all the noise that we have when we live in a city and when we've been busy and working with people, and to just be in a time of silence a lot of the time, especially when you are by yourself, a time to reflect, a time to just tune into nature, to watch trees, to watch animals, birds, plants, rocks, different textures, different sounds. Very different to be just I live by myself, but to be traveling by myself to a place like that was a completely, it was a first and a completely new experience. And what did I learn from that? You would have perhaps seen on my social media posts some of my reflections, but from a healing perspective, and regardless of the theme of your healing journey, regardless of whatever the health concern is that you are facing, when we take time out, and especially when we take time out in nature and when we slow down, we create this space, especially when we can be intentional with that time. And I was very intentional. I was very focused on not on achieving anything, but making sure that I use intentions to let go of anything that no longer serves, to make this time for me to feel certain things that I haven't had the time to feel and process, to review certain things to get more clarity. And as one slows down, being in a park like that, you can't drive fast. I had my windows down, driving very slowly, often on either dirt roads or tar roads. And this slowing down brings one back to sometimes some subtle messages from your body, also some messages from spirit, some signs that I got in terms of timing, or when I noticed what the kilometer reading was on my dashboard, it would be a particular thought. I also decided to really communicate with my father, who passed away many years ago, but he loved that game reserve. So that was a favorite place of his. And I had a lot of conversations with him, asking him for guidance from above, guidance from the other side, signs, or some messages, or some support in some cases. So a very profoundly healing time for me, where I use the opportunity to refocus on what is nourishing for me, how I want to nourish my body, my mind, my emotions, and my spirit. I made a few fires that I used as rituals and symbols to transmute or burn away thoughts, even letters that I found that I felt was no longer needed. I had a little notebook with me, and at the back of this notebook there was a letter that I'd written to somebody over a year ago. I didn't even know that would be in this little book that I took along. And so I also used this time away to make things sacred. A sacred time of restoring my energy to, even though I was driving a lot and it's a long way to go, to restoring my well-being with time out, time away, time to not be always checking on emails or checking on social media. And what I found was that I really was able to access some memories, some emotions, and some capacity to really let go of some things, that I was still carrying around. And I know that that's such a universal theme, that we often hold on to old memories, sometimes old conversations. Sometimes we are still walking around trying to work out the meaning of something, or we had not quite had closure about certain events in our lives. And this for me was another theme of closure. And I'm so grateful that I was offered this opportunity and that I followed my instinct to go and to take this time away. Very often we can become discouraged when we think it's a long time to drive, it's a long way to go by yourself. It includes having to organize a house sitter, somebody to look after a pet. And we can get discouraged when we think about doing such a long drive by ourselves. But I must say, now that I've done it, I realized how much I needed it and how much I have benefited from using this opportunity to go and restore in nature. So I would encourage you to always make time for that. If you can't take a week, then take a day, or maybe take half a day and just go and be somewhere by yourself, even though that might feel uncomfortable. The thought of that when we make time for this self-care, which is not a massage, it's not going to a spa, but it's self-care in nature, that involves actually very little doing and a lot more just being. Tremendous benefits for me, and I will continue to share some of my insights and the things that I managed to release and let go of. So starting on Sunday, I'm doing another group fast, a long fast leading up to the solstice, a powerful time to work with intentions again, especially from a fasting point of view. And then my next online fasting course over 6 weeks will be starting on the 17th of September. I can't believe this is the last stretch of 2024. So I feel at the change of seasons around the equinox, a powerful time just to review again some of our lifestyle habits, cleaning up the diet, making sure that we consider things that are nourishing us and things that are perhaps depleting us. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling unwell, really make time to prioritize how you're going to address that, find a strategy. I am seeing clients again in person and online on Zoom. For those of you with a health concern who would like to book an appointment, my details are all below in the description if you want to get in touch. And yeah, just to say, I'm really happy to be back. It's taken me a while to feel that I wanted to record a message on here, because I think I was just very tired and very depleted, and I didn't really feel like I had something motivational or educational to share, which is of course never true, but it probably was just my body trying to reduce the output. So I'm really happy to be back, and I look forward to sharing more health and wellness information and advice and learning with you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here on my channel. Please like, please share, please comment as well. And wishing you a very blessed 9th of the 9th. And I look forward to seeing you again on here very soon.